Blake.
June! I promise you, you have absolutely nothing to be scared of, okay? I've done this surgery so many times, all right? All you gotta do is close your eyes and you're gonna be great, all right? Bye, Emily. I'll see you later.
Hi, I'm so sorry.
Wait, what are you...
No, I just...
Is everything okay?
Yeah, you forgot this.
Wait, what?
Bye.
No, babe, this isn't what...
I know, I happen to love you, too.
All right, cut.
That's great.
Closer. What do we have? Who is it? Yes! Oh my God, give me the ticket. Let's see the ticket. And it's from Justin! Okay, so congratulations to all the PAs. And the winners are the PAs. Justin Baldoni.
Nice. Great.
Lovely. Wow.
That's hilarious.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. All right, way to go. Thank you. I got you. Hopefully that's the right one. Yeah. Whatever that is. That's all right. Thank you for everything, Shane. Oh, there you are. Yes, you did. Yeah. Okay. You're awesome. You were amazing. Really. So you have some depth in the soul. So I don't have issue with it. You're gonna kill the rest of it. And then who knows? There might be some Oh, I think I did. It was in the footage. It was a video. Because some of these were shots that I just kind of took.
That is not Blake Lively. It is Isabella Ferreira. You are correct. My bad. I didn't have my glasses on. It was an honest mistake. Apologies. But I think it still shows the importance of him being so respectful toward a woman cast member where she goes in for a hug. He doesn't reciprocate. He just does the high five. So respectful toward her, toward his wife. And the men on set, the crew members, all feel comfortable enough to give him a hug, and they're all friendly with him, and they all seem to like him. So it just shows a lot. I think it shows so many liked him and then turned against him, right? It also shows us how respectful he is. And so many people are on my YouTube live stream were like, that's not Blake. And I'm so sorry. I apologize. I honestly thought it was Blake. They did a really good job making young Lily really look like older Lily with the hair, and like I couldn't see I didn't have my glasses on, so apologies. But I still think that this is so telling and supports Justin's case. Let me know what you guys think. Let's talk about Beauty and the Beast here. I mean, I'm a happily married woman, but that $1 million smile versus that beady-eyed, weird, creepy looking 5-head receding hairline douchey. You're telling me she didn't catch feelings for that? And you're telling me that he wasn't jealous of that? Of course Blake caught feelings for this fine specimen right here. I mean, just look at the side by side, please. She acts like she couldn't stand him. He was on set every single day. Intimidated much? I think so. I mean, it's just obvious, you guys. You don't have to be a genius. Did Blake catch feelings and the psycho found out? What do you guys think? What do you guys think happened?
Anyone who works with me, it's like drinking through a fire hose. You're like, wow, I come in and I'm like, this is what we're going to do.
Working with her is like drinking from a fire hose or ending up in the hospital.
Your husband, Ryan Reynolds, wrote part of that rooftop scene. Is that true? That's, I mean, I would have to compare it to the original one, but that's 99% his. He.
And Ryan Reynolds can write during the writer's strike and not get in trouble for it, but other writers got in big doo-doo for it.
He just added, Christy Hall wrote an incredible screenplay. It was, one of the reasons that I wanted to do this film. But also, there are natural tweaks and modifications.
She just called rewriting 99% of that rooftop scene a natural tweak and modification. 99% of the rooftop scene is not a natural tweak or modification, Big Bird.
Come in when the actor is hired and you're trying to infuse your own personality and your own authenticity. And the best directors, the best storytellers do. They listen. So
she just said the best directors listen. So she expected Justin Baldoni as a director to listen to what she says or what Ryan Reynolds says. Isn't that interesting?
It felt murky to me that this woman who, you know, is both feet on the ground would fall for this guy without seeing anything. So you had to kind of see that tension a little bit more. You had to see that push and pull. You had to see that ball busting.
And we know how much she loves that ball busting. Colleen Hoover, the writer of It Ends With Us, is the nerdy girl in high school who sat at the lunch table by herself and so desperately wanted to be friends with the mean girls. And when they finally let her in, she forgot who she was and stuck with the meanest girl of them all. And that is why she supports Blake Lively. Isn't it obvious? Is it just me, or isn't it just in plain sight? How can she be in such support and in such cahoots and sew up Blake's behind? She's like that desperate, nerdy, lonely girl who was once so sweet but became one of the mean girls. And now that she's part of the clique, she just wants to stay there. And she went as far as deleting her social media because she can't handle the backlash. Is it just me, or isn't that obvious?
But we were very poor. We lived in a single wide trailer house. We didn't have a front doorknob. We had a washcloth where the doorknob went. Like, just very, very poor. And but very happy. Like, you know, I'm still with my husband. I've been with him since I was 16, and we had 3 boys, and we lived a great life. We just struggled a little bit financially, you know.
If the owner wasn't such a dick. My name's Colleen Hoover with Barstool Sports, and we're going to judge this flop. Now that's a flop. Let's see. One back. This is one back.
Get the crust, Frankie.
If the owner wasn't such a dick, it can be 9.4. 9.2.
Blake Lively and Colleen Hoover are so two-faced. Let's watch how Colleen speaks about Justin Baldoni in front of Blake Lively versus how she speaks about him when Blake Lively is not around.
First met Justin Baldoni, who is directing the film for It Ends With Us. I immediately wanted him to be Ryle. I just thought that he had what it takes to play that character.
Now here's Colleen sitting next to Blake at the book bonanza.
Sold the rights to this 4 or 5 years ago.
But in this solo interview,
you know, other people had offered to buy film rights to this book before Justin came along, but it was the letter he wrote to me. I really felt like he understood the book and the characters and wanted to do the subject matter justice. And so it felt right giving it to him. And yeah, so I think he did a great job.
Now let's watch her talk about a sequel, the rights to a sequel, while she's sitting next to Blake Lively.
Oh. I mean, if Colleen has her rights, I'll go anywhere. I'll follow this woman anywhere.
Y'all heard her.
And again, without Blake Lively.
Oh no, it would have all of it would have to come together again. Justin, I think, naturally owns the rights to that one because it is the sequel.
Unfortunately, that's not up to me. Like, you know, they own those rights.
Now let's watch Blake speak over Colleen, essentially speaking for Colleen. And then Colleen kisses her butt and says, "Thank you."
Like, she was super involved in, like, you know, the film being done to actually the film being what you guys are going to see. The best version it could be.
And that's all thanks to Blake. Like, you've been so collaborative. Like, I just can't even explain to you what the last few weeks have meant to me. Honestly, as an author, just the fact that Blake fought for my voice to be heard, like, I just can't even tell you what you hope Blake Lively is. She's that and a million times more.
Barf, Colleen Hoover, barf, cringe. Now let's listen to her talking by herself again and being very different.
Appreciated how everyone on the set, sought so much feedback and were very open to anyone who would give their feedback, and also just reaching out to certain organizations. I know Justin did that quite a bit.
How involved were you on set and making sure that your vision was still intact?
I wasn't super involved. I'm not going to lie. I don't want to take any credit. I was on set for about 1 to 2 weeks, more as like a spectator. I was just there enjoying everything, and I felt like everyone that had a hand in this movie brought their own talent to it and their own passion, and I didn't want to get in the way of that. I probably maybe would have if I thought it was going in the wrong direction, but I never felt that way. So it was actually pretty easy to trust them.
Colleen acting like Blake is the director.
The team did such a good job.
And again, when Blake isn't present, she gives director credits to Justin.
I think it was probably more of a challenge for Justin just because he was the producer and the director and the lead actor. So I can't imagine the shoes he was trying to fill.
Nothing like
this may be either a new rock bottom for me or the best thing that's ever come out of my brain.
I would say rock bottom.
Look at this.
Gross.
I poured Diet Pepsi into my ice cubes so that I will have the best Diet Pepsi I've ever had in my life.
Who drinks Diet Pepsi?
I'll let you know how it goes.
At least have Diet Coke. All about Diet Coke. That looks gross. What else is in that cup? That's what I want to know, because it's not just Diet Pepsi.
Here we go.
You're good? Okay. Who you telling?
Do you think other people do this?
Yes, with coffee.
We put water in our water. Do y'all put wine in your wine? I guess you don't drink wine with ice cubes, though. I'll do anything not to drink coffee. It tastes just like every other Diet Pepsi I've ever had. But I guess the kicker is, in 2 hours, when this ice starts to melt, will it be the best thing I've ever had? Probably. It's going to be a great day. Remember like 5 minutes ago when I ended the last video with "It's going to be a great day"? Well, then I went into Cohorts, which is my Facebook group, and saw that my boss, Stephanie, put all of my merch on sale for $10 an item. That's like 5 times cheaper than what I paid for each item, which means by the end of the day today, I'm going to be broke as shit. Thanks, Stephanie. You better be careful because maybe TMZ was right. Maybe I am firing all my employees and retiring. Well, I can't retire now because now I'm going to be in the hole by 5 p.m. Even if you hate me, you should go buy a piece because it's a very kind of bad thing. At least I have my Diet Pepsi.
And maybe some anti-anxiety meds? What's going on?
Because you guys get almost free merch. Congrats.
Colleen spiraling, you guys. Let's watch this. First off, that doesn't look like her in the profile picture. Just go back and look at it. Colleen Hoover supported Amber Heard, just like she supports Blake Lively. Or does she? In this post, she talks about how she doesn't know if she wants to support Heard or not. Here's a little part that I found interesting. I hit like on both of them for 2 minutes. She's talking about both Depp and Heard's IG posts. I always do that every post I see. It doesn't mean I support the posts I like. It's just a scrolling habit, y'all. I'm sorry. She's sorry. Their relationship was toxic and the public reaction to Amber has been toxic. I wonder why the public reaction to Amber was toxic. When will we learn? When will you learn, Colleen Hoover? When will you learn that supporting only the popular side is being shady? Shady AF. When 1 second you support Justin and the next second you support Blake. And then the next second you don't know who you support. Just like how you were confused back in the day about Amber Heard. It's such a similar case going on again. How do you not see it? Why do you only want to be with the popular crowd? Get over your insecurity and do what is right. Show some integrity. You are supposed to be an amazing author. And you're talking about serious subjects in your books. This is a serious subject. Get your stuff straight. What do you guys all think about this? Is she a wishy-washy, shady? Colleen Hoover, you may have deleted your IG account to run away from everyone who is calling you out, but I have found Colleen Hoover 2.0. And just so we're all clear, Blake Lively never read your book. And here's my favorite shot. If you had some self-respect, you wouldn't have switched teams. Abandoning Justin and going to Blake shows your integrity. She never even read your book. So how do you jump ship from Justin Baldoni and then go back up Blake Lively and give her your support? Clearly, you wanted to be popular. My daughter agrees. Not cool. She never even read your book. She hasn't even come out to address it.
I turned in. How come none of you just think about just...
She never read your book. Let that sink in. How desperate.